Have you ever woken from a dream, feeling like it meant something, but you couldn't explain what? What if I told you your dreams are not random, that they're coded messages from beyond the veil, answers you've been searching for, waiting in the silence of the night? In the next few minutes, you're about to uncover what most people never realize about their dreams. And once you see it, you'll never dream the same again. Even when the physical body rests, the soul rarely sleeps. Nightfall opens gates not only to rest, but to realms beyond the veil, places where imagination becomes the vessel and the astral body becomes the traveler. In these nocturnal voyages, the dreamscape reveals more than fantasy. It whispers truths too subtle for daylight. Some call it dreams, but others know it as the Astral Realm, a space between worlds where consciousness floats free of the flesh. In this vast expanse, the inner self ventures far beyond the limits of the known, sometimes meeting familiar faces or witnessing scenes drenched in symbolic language. These aren't mere illusions, but encoded messages, drawn from the subconscious memory and carried by the winds of spirit. Telepathic communication, premonitions, and signs from other dimensions arrive cloaked in the garments of dreams, inviting one to awaken, not from sleep, but from forgetfulness. Those who've trained their awareness speak of astral projection as a sacred skill, requiring trust, presence, and surrender. Through intentional practices like breath meditation, crystals under the pillow, or writing dream journals by moonlight, many have recalled nights that felt like lifetimes. What if your nightly dreams aren't just echoes of your day, but invitations from the universe to remember who you truly are? But tell me, have you ever had a dream so real, so vibrant, it felt like you truly lived it? Share it below. Your experience might awaken someone else. And now, what happens when that dream isn't just a vision, but a mirror of your deepest essence, ready to meet the version of you that hides behind your eyelids? In the sacred silence of sleep, a hidden ritual unfolds. The gentle detachment of the astral body from the physical shell. This separation isn't violent nor visible to the eye, but it's deeply felt by the conscious mind that slowly begins to remember. You are more than your body. In that quiet unraveling, the inner self awakens, stepping into dimensions where identity dissolves and truth reveals itself without filters. There, far from clocks and names, the soul touches its own reflection. Through premonitory dreams or subtle astral experiences, one begins to grasp the deeper meaning behind earthly confusion. Painful memories, unresolved emotions, even forgotten joys, all float to the surface, asking to be seen. It's not about escape, but about rediscovery. To meet the self in its raw form is perhaps the most radical act of spiritual growth. Many fear what they might find inside. But the universe only reflects what's ready to be healed. By consciously aligning your energy before sleep, using mantras, visualization, or simply placing a clear quartz on your heart, you create a passageway for truth to find you, and once it does, nothing remains the same. What are you truly made of, beyond the layers of roles and expectations? Have you ever had a dream that revealed something about you that you'd forgotten or ignored? Tell us. What did you discover in that moment of clarity? Because what comes next will show you how even the most mysterious dreams hold codes, messages from realms you're already part of, even if you've forgotten how to listen. Have you ever felt lost, disconnected from who you really are? I created 3 transformative ebooks to help you reconnect with your true essence. Click on the link in the pinned comment and begin your transformation now. Not all dreams are born from the same source. Some arise from the body's gentle signals, a cold breeze, a shifting blanket, transforming into symbolic stories through the subconscious mind. These are the physical stimulus dreams, reflections of the material world, shaped by the creativity of the astral body as it dances between the veils. Simple, yet powerful reminders of how even the smallest sensation can ripple into the dreamscape. Others come from deeper waters, where subconscious memory stirs ancient stories and unresolved echoes. These dreams often carry the weight of emotions not yet processed, bringing old scenes to life with vivid intensity. Have you ever woken up crying without knowing why? That was your inner self, speaking in the only language it had left, symbols and emotion. These subconscious memory dreams are invitations to feel, to heal, to transform. But then there are the sacred few, the telepathic dreams that defy logic, and the astral experiences that feel more real than waking life. These dreams carry knowledge not your own, answers to questions you never asked, or visits from beings you've never met, at least not in this lifetime. They might come as warnings, confirmations, or soul reunions. And when you wake, a part of you knows this was not just a dream. Which type of dream have you experienced recently? Have you noticed any patterns, any strange messages trying to reach you? Share below and let's decode them together. Because up ahead, we'll explore how your very thoughts might be the architect of your dreams, and perhaps your entire reality. Did you enjoy the content and it made a difference for you? Click on Super Thanks and support our work. In the astral realm, thoughts aren't whispers, they're thunder. Each idea pulses like a wave of light, instantly shaping the dream around it. Unlike the physical world, where manifestation takes time, the astral responds in real time to intention. This is where the conscious mind discovers its true power, not just to think, but to create. Your fears, your desires, your visions all become the scenery. This is why mastering your thoughts is not just a psychological exercise, it's spiritual discipline. One stray negative belief can conjure entire dreamscapes of confusion or fear. Yet one focused, loving thought can lift you into luminous realms of healing and clarity. Every night becomes a canvas where the astral body paints using the ink of consciousness, shaping its path towards spiritual growth or spiraling back into old illusions. To guide this power, many ancient practitioners would meditate before sleep, whisper affirmations, or visualize golden light surrounding their heads. These aren't rituals of superstition, but tools of transformation, ways to direct the energetic brushstrokes of thought with purpose. What you think becomes what you see, and what you see becomes what you become. Have you ever changed the course of a dream by realizing you were dreaming, or sensed that your thoughts shaped what happened next? Let's talk about it in the comments, because soon you'll discover that the dream world doesn't just respond to thought, it remembers, and it creates echoes that ripple back into your waking life. Many of humanity's greatest creations were not born in daylight, but in dreamlight. Music, paintings, poems, even revolutionary inventions have emerged from the mysterious womb of sleep. When the astral body wanders freely, it often touches places the waking mind cannot reach. There, creativity is not invented, it is remembered. The subconscious becomes a sacred archive, offering visions waiting to be brought to life. Premonitory dreams, too, have long guided artists, mystics, and seekers alike. Some feel the pulse of a future not yet written, channeling it into beauty or warning. Have you ever woken with a melody, a phrase, or an image too precise to be random? These are not accidents. They are the voice of the universe, speaking through your inner self, inviting you to birth what only you can create. To connect with this flow, consider keeping a dream journal by your bedside or placing amethyst under your pillow to stimulate intuition. Before sleeping, ask the astral realm to show you what needs expression and listen with humility when it answers. Creativity is more than talent. It's telepathic communication with the unseen. Your dreams might be trying to create through you. Have you ever had a dream that inspired something you created? A poem, a song, a decision? Tell us your story. Someone else might be waiting for exactly your message. And what if the very act of dreaming is a training ground for something far greater? What lies beyond inspiration might just change how you live your days. To consciously project the astral body is to answer an ancient calling, one that transcends the limits of the physical form and opens gateways into higher states of being. This practice isn't fantasy or fiction. It is a sacred discipline cultivated through inner stillness, focused intention, and deep connection to the inner self. The astral realm doesn't open to haste or force, but to those who carry a steady vibration and a clear heart. Many spiritual seekers report experiences of floating above their sleeping bodies, entering luminous realms, or encountering spiritual guides during these astral journeys. But these encounters are not to be romanticized. They require preparation, maturity, and a solid grounding in the physical world. Without this balance, the experience can become disorienting or energetically draining. Tools like protective crystals, intention-setting rituals, and grounding techniques are not optional. They are vital safeguards for the soul's voyage. Astral projection is not about escaping reality, but expanding it. It is a training ground for consciousness, one that sharpens awareness, dissolves fear of death, and fosters spiritual growth through direct experience. Whether through breathwork before sleep, lucid dreaming practices, or deep meditative states, the path to conscious astral travel teaches presence, patience, and power. And as one learns to navigate these non-physical dimensions, life itself begins to unfold with deeper clarity, purpose, and awe. Now that you've glimpsed the secret truth behind your dreams, what messages have been waiting for you in silence? I invite you to share your most powerful dream below. Maybe it holds more than you think. And here's your challenge. For the next 7 nights, write down every dream you remember. Observe the symbols, the feelings, the patterns. You'll be amazed by what your subconscious, or perhaps your soul, is trying to reveal. Subscribe, activate the bell, and let's keep exploring the unseen together. What if your dreams were just the first sign, and the next step is learning how to turn life itself into your greatest ally? In the next video, you'll discover how to become the luckiest human alive by design, not chance.